NC Math 1 released items, question 37, calculator active. The table below shows the number of hours 7 students studied for a math test and the grade each student earned on the test. So we have our X values for the hour studied and the Y values, the grade. How does Amanda's test score compare to the score predicted using the linear best fit model of data for a student who studied 3.50 hours? So Patrick here and Amanda both studied 3.50 hours, but it's talking about Amanda specifically. So how does Amanda's test score compare? Let's talk about Amanda for someone who studied 3.50 hours. So go ahead and read through this question, pause it before moving on and trying it on your own. And we are going to go over this in 3, 2, 1, boom. We are going to use Desmos to create a linear best fit model for this. So let's go ahead and open up our table and we'll put in X and Y. So table 2, 1.75. Key in your table into Desmos and go down to the next line and we'll do our model. So Y1 squiggly MX1 plus B, MX plus B. And we can get our model pretty quickly here. And now we just got to answer the question here. So now that we got the model, we're focusing on Amanda's. And see if I can zoom out without compromising my screen here. So Amanda scored about 5 points lower than predicted. Well, let's focus on Amanda for a minute. Amanda's going to be where 3.5 comma 93 exists. So I'm going to go over here and I don't know, it's kind of hard to see these numbers here, but here's Amanda's. I don't know if you can see it right here. Here's Amanda's 3.5. The other 3.5 is a little bit above. So Amanda lies below the line. See, when you look at a residual, it's the distance, it's the vertical distance to the line. And so since this distance is going to be below the line, Amanda scored lower than the predicted score. This is the predicted, and this is the actual. This is what Amanda actually scored. So it is going to be lower than predicted. Now, how much lower? Well, it looks like it's going to be, I would not say 5, but we can actually just get our residuals, or we can meet the graph here. So if I go to 3.5 here, if I zoom up, scroll up, you can see that it's about 94.6. So that is a difference of 1.67. So it's just a little bit less than 2 points below what the actual line is. So Amanda is going to score about 2 points lower than the score predicted for a student who studied 3.5 hours. Now, if we want to get the actual residuals, just click this here, plot, where it says E1, and go up here, and you can look at Amanda's number residual right here. So Amanda scored in the negatives. That is lower than the predicted value. So Amanda scored about negative 1.67 points lower than the score predicted at 3.5 hours. However, we don't have 1.67. This question decided to round it up to 2. So Amanda scored 2 points lower than the predicted score for a student who studied 3.5 hours.